Hey everyone, and welcome to Race 2 here in the Nascar Heat 3 Championship. Today we're going to be racing in Atlanta for the running of the Folds of Honor Quiktrip 500. So a good start to the season here. We are again racing with the racing wheel, but this time the race is going to be 13%, 3 stages, and it's going to be quite a significant. It's a big race. First race off the restrictor plate, so we're getting ready to go. Let's just catch up on the news in NASCAR. The big news coming out of NASCAR today: Greg Biffle is former race car driver Greg Biffle, NASCAR driver, 2000 Cameron World Truck Series champion Greg Biffle is returning to the sport. He's returning in the Kyle Busch Motorsports car. So here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, our best lap around this track is a 30.7. Let's see if we can beat that here. We come off the back straightaway here, so we head down the straight. Warming the tires up, but now we've got to turn this Chevy down to the bottom of the racetrack. Actually, that's the top of the racetrack, but whatever, we're still making it around the corner. So coming to the line, we're going to begin our lap here. Not great. I've hit the wall. My pedals have moved on me, so I have to fix that before we go green. Down the back straightaway here for the final time. I'm having some problems with the pedals, but everything's looking good as we come off turn number 4 for the final time here. Up to start finish on where we're going to be qualifying for the running of the Folds of Honor Quiktrip 500. We're going to be qualifying in the 17th position. It's not bad for my pedals having a problem during the midway through the qualifying run, so it's not a bad start. So ready to go racing here. Here we go. Come up to the line, ready to go racing. Green flag is in the air, and away we go. Running the Folds of Honor Quiktrip 500 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. The first stage is 10 laps, second stage will be 10 laps, and the third stage, I don't know how long the third stage is going to be, but the green flag is out, and immediately we're up the racetrack, sideways through turn number 1. Down to number 2, we're going to lose some positions here. We're going to get the run off the top hand of the corner, and we're going to slide it down to the bottom of the racetrack, sliding it in. You're going to just pause this. I have a problem with my steering wheel. Oh, this wheel's too close to me. But we're already losing positions. Uh-oh, that's not good, and I'm around. Alright, I've had massive problems at the start. My pedals and everything, a lot of it is messed up. We've had a big issue off the beginning. 41 laps remaining here in the race. We're going to try to get back here. Green flag's back in the air. After the first caution coming out on lap number 1. Guys are checking up on the line, so I'm going to give it right around the top. A little bit of contact with David Reagan, but we're sidetracking here for the 20th position on the racetrack. We got a nice little bit of a run here, so we're really just going to work around the top. Just trying to make positions now. This car is really fast. I really like it. Switch back down the bottom of the racetrack, right beside Austin Dillon. 3 wide with him and William Byron. But we're making some nice gain. A little bit of contact with Jamie McMurray. Going to slide down here, side by side. Trying to grab some stage points here. How many laps are left in the stage? We still got a bit of time. We're going to sneak it 3 wide. Gonna get a little bit of contact with Jimmy Johnson there. Just trying to make it through the corner. Slide down to the bottom there. We're gonna clear Jamie McMurray off the corner. Keep it going. Car is really fast. 4 laps to go in the stage. Can we grab some late stage points? Right up to the back bump, Paul Menard. Here, Wallace is down the inside. Coming off the corner. 3 wide here. 2 Chevys and a Ford. And we're going to force it in. Couldn't really get it in. Battling with Chase High for the 10th position here. For the first stage points here in the top 10. Made it into it. 3 laps to go. We're going to slide up to the top around Joy Logano. Going to just put it in. Going to have more power coming out of the corner. This is going to give me a chance to get reps to the back of Clint Boyer. Boyer's been slowed down a bit here. Lot. Big run as we come out of turn number 2. We're going to get down to the bottom of Larson. We've made a lot of spots up since the start of and we're keeping through. Martin Truex Jr. is leading the race. 2 laps to go in stage number 1. We're going to try going a bit high. Forcing it in, up, and then just trying to get back to the power. It's good to try things early here. We're going to get quite a bit of stage points. Right now it's about 5 points, which is pretty good. Come off the corner. Not looking too bad. 1 lap to go. Catching Amarola. We're going to be able to dive it in here. Oh, got a little loose there. I've been the wall. And that's about all I'm going to get there as the car comes out from underneath me. And that is going to be the 5th place is all I'm going to be able to get. Unless I can really drive it in here. Off the final corner. Martin Truex. They fan out here for the stage. And it's going to be Truex who gets it with Kyle Busch in 2nd. I'll take a 5th place there. Nice start. Ready to go. We're not pitting. We've got enough fuel to make it to the end of the race. In the 5th position. We're going green. Away we go. Can we pull out our first stage win of the season here in stage 2? 10 lap stage. But we make it down to the middle. Really nice move here. Trying to keep it in. Running a bit tight there in the corner. Gonna try to keep it in. Larson's down my inside. Amaro's at my outside. Blaney's trying to make a move, but really there's nowhere to go. I had to lift there, but I'm gonna have a lot of speed coming out of the corner. It's gonna give me a chance. A big run, but I'm gonna get held up here by Kyle Busch. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a bump into turn 1, and he's sideways. I had clipped the wall there to avoid him, but that was a near wreck from Kyle Busch as we come off turn number 2. Logano and me are side by side. Here we go with Larson. We're going to make a move down to the outside. Around the outside here in turn number 3. Trying to find a spot to make it through. We haven't gained any position, but we're making a nice move down the inside. It's like 4 wide as we go down to turn number 1. Gonna have to lift. Amarola's down the inside here, trying to keep the position here, keeping P2, but we're trying really hard. Side by side with Eric Amarola and Martin Truex Jr. We're going to chuck the car down at the bottom of the racetrack here, lift it off, and we're into P2, but we're up the track here a bit. We got tight off turn number 4, and we're going to now be side by side with Amarola. We're going to give him a little bit of a side draft here, trying to not cause any contact between me and Amarola. 7 laps to go here in stage number 2. Put our foot through, and we're gonna not be into P2 yet. But here comes Kyle Busch down to the bottom. Busch has gotten his way in. Oh my goodness, 3 wide here. I'm trying to avoid contact with Amarola. Oh, Amarola comes up into me. Busch is down the inside. Gonna have to give to both of these guys the position. That is not what I want to have to do there, but we got a little bit of a run here, so might be able to get to. We got past Amarola here. Oh, I tried to slide job up in front of him, but I couldn't get it. He tucks back underneath me. So it's a good battle for 4th place right now. Gonna. Oh, got to his bumper there. Trying to get enough speed to get by Amarola, but it's quite a bit of a struggle. We have some of the best straight line speed, but the corner is just Side by side again. Amarillo's down my inside once again. Gonna try and get past him. It's just not working. This time I get him. And this time I can go down Kyle Busch's inside. Right, pin that car to the yellow line. Have to lift there a bit. Kyle Busch is gonna give me a big fight. But we're gonna keep it for now. Straight line speed's gonna kick in. And that's gonna be me up into P2 for the minute. But now we gotta go after Harvick. These two are right on my back bumper here. I'm trying to go after Harvick for the stage win. Can I get to him and take the stage win away? He's gonna dive it in. Really good corner there. Getting right to the back bumper of Kevin Harvick. How many laps ago do we have until the end of the stage? 3 laps to go. It's getting really close now. Keep overshooting turn 1. It's... oh man, right on Harvick's tail. 0.2 of a second between me and Kevin Harvick. I'm going to go to the outside here because if I dive it in, because it's what I want to do. Here, I'm going to dive it in, get to his outside. I'm going to switch back down to the bottom lane. Trying to get right to his tail. We're going to have 2 laps to get him here. Let's do a little bit of a switch cam to the inboard. All over him, but I'm up the track. And I'm not in the wall. I missed the wall by about an inch. But that's going to lose a lot of time to Harvick. Hopefully I can gain a lot of straight line speed. I'm going to just have to have 2. I'm going to have a big last lap if I'm going to want to catch him. Come on. All you've got, car. Let's go. 1 lap here in stage number 2. We've got a real fast car here this weekend in Atlanta. Trying to get to the power. I'm going to have to give him a bump or something to win the stage. Gonna have to dive it down here. Everything I've got. To his bumper. To the inside. Harvick and me for the stage. He just clears me. I'm gonna get second. That's a really good stage finish there. A second place. That was close. Good racing between me and Harvick there. He'll get the stage win. Oh, that was close. I was just trying to get to his bumper, and I got a really nice corner. Alright, 21 laps remaining here in the Folds of Quiktrip 500. Ready to go back racing here. Final stage, stage 3. We're in the restart zone. The green flag is in the air, and away we go. I can't peek Harvick to the line, or else I will be served a penalty. He gets there, and now 18 laps remaining. Side by side, we go down to turn number 1. I'm going to try to just ease the car into the corner. Harvick gets away. Kyle Busch is coming up my inside. Kyle Busch will get past me here, but I've got a nice little bit of a run. I'm also going to get to the back bumper of Harvick. Going to dive it in really hard, really deep. Going to lift off, trying to get the side by side with Kyle Busch here. I've got a nice run here. I might be able to just dive it in. Trying everything I've got, but it's just not paying off. Kyle Busch down my inside. Trying to get a bit of draft. And trying to just send it around the outside. This time it might work. I kept my foot in. Harvick clears me, but I'm going to have a big run. Down the outside, Harvick tries to squeeze me in. I'm going to dive it in really deep. Not working yet, but that's pretty good. Kyle Busch is down Harvick's inside. I'm going to split the middle. This is not going to go in. It's not going to end well for one of 2 people. Going to dive it down the inside. Right on the outside. Kyle Busch is there. Oh, he beats me to it. Come on. Side by side. Kyle Busch is and me. I should be able to clear him in the corner here. If I just give it all I've got. Oh, contact between me and Kyle Busch. Off the track I go. And I'm in the wall. That was just too much contact between me and Kyle Busch there. And that is going to be me in the wall. Just going to pause it coming off of turn 4 here. I'm just going to make sure that everything is running well with this stream. Because I don't want this race to go down, and then I'm not streaming. So we're gonna go to commercial break here with I think 15 laps remaining. The commercial people do not want to give you commercials. I am just... Alright, we are going to be returning to the track here with 15 laps remaining here in the race. The commercial is off. We're set to go. Emerald is down my inside immediately. 14 laps remaining. I got 4/10 of a second to catch up Kyle Busch. And I got 14 laps. I should be able to get to him. I know I'm going to be able to make it interesting. My car, I think my car is the fastest. Mine's the only car that can really work the top of the track. Right on Kyle Busch's bumper, right to his back bumper here. Coming up to 13 laps to go. I'm going to go to the top again because I feel like he's going to block the bottom. Let's try to work him over on the top. It gives me a chance. Oh, that didn't work. I got massive contact with the wall, and that puts me even further behind. Gonna have to give chase here with 12 laps to go. We're battling for the win. I like this cam now. I'm getting really used to this cam on Nascar. I don't know why. I just bumper cam for me. I just like it. Here we go. 12 laps to go here. Trying to catch Kyle Busch for my first win of the season to lock myself into the playoffs. Kyle Busch was the winner of the Daytona 500. I don't want him winning another one. We're gonna have to do a lot of work to get to him in 11 laps, but I feel like we can do it. We're really giving this car the beans here in the corners now. Really trying to go in deep and then just try to get it out of the corner. I feel like this is the corner where I can gain the most time because I feel like my car's good enough where I can just dive it in, a little bit of lift off, and I can just get enough speed out of the corner where I'm gaining time on Kyle. 10 laps to go. The final 10 laps here in Atlanta, battling for the win with Kyle Busch. Gonna go high, gonna dive it low, little bit of the brake there, right to his back bumper, giving it all I've got through the corners. Busch is gonna take the bottom, which means I'm gonna have to try the top. Gonna dive it in there really deep. Still side by side with Kyle Busch. 9 laps to go this time. Good battle here between me and Kyle Busch, trying to get the win. I'm going to dive it down to the inside. The outside. No, a lot of contact there. I couldn't really get a clean run at him in the corner. We're back out. Gonna go for it again. Gonna go down to the outside. A little bit of lift off. That's gonna be enough to get me through the corner. Side by side. He's still there. I'm gonna come back down to his bumper. 8 laps to go. A little bit of contact on the straightaway. Telling him that I am here and I'm ready to pass you. Gonna send it here. I can see his front bumper, which I'm gonna get a massive run off the corner, which is gonna give me a chance in the next turn. Busch comes up, and immediately I go to the top because I know he'll block. Gonna dive it in. Gonna give it everything I've got. He's coming back. Good run off the corner. Where the heck is he? We're side by side. He beats me to the line. 7 laps to go. Slight contact with the wall. That was my chance. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. That's the wall. And there, all the ground we made up is gone already. Now we've got to go back after Kyle. But we made a really nice corner there, and we're back to his bumper. We're going to be able to give him a chance. We're catching some lap traffic. Oh, I can't. Kyle keeps squeezing me in turn 1. Gonna have to dive it in the corner here. Gonna give it a lot of power out of the corner. Trying everything I've got to get by Kyle Busch. 5 laps to go. We're coming up on lap traffic. Gonna dive it down dive it up to the top of the racetrack. Kyle Busch is gonna keep the bottom. He'll keep the lead for now. Trying everything in my power to get by him on the top. I feel like turn 1 is not the place where I'm gonna get him. But this time I give him a bump. He's sideways. Oh, we're in the wall. And he's around. Kyle Busch has crashed with 5 laps remaining. I didn't give much of a bump, but his car must be very loose, and that will turn him around, and that's going to give me a chance. Brad Keselowski's car is also quite quick, so in the restart zone, and away we go. Busch only fell back to 3rd, which is not a good thing for me because he's got a quite quick car. 2 laps remaining. I'm going to come up to block Brad Keselowski here as we dive down turn number 1. Contact with Kyle Busch has put me to the race lead, but here comes Zamrola on the top. He's with a massive run. I have the block. Keselowski's down my inside. This is chaos for the finish. Coming to the white flag. I'm going to have to dive it in deep here like I've been doing all race. It's going to be me and Brad Keselowski now for the win. Kyle Busch is there, but he's down my inside. Kyle Busch has hooked me. It might not be the win this time. Now I'm going to have to focus here and drive it hard. Oh, Kyle Busch is sideways again. I'm sideways. Bubba Wallace is down my inside. Can I get second? Brad Keselowski is going to win this race, and I'm going to give it all I've got. Down the inside, Kyle Busch. Busch is not going to hang on to that car. It's going to be second for me. Brad Keselowski is going to come out of nowhere and take the checkered flag here in Atlanta. He wins the race, and I'm going to finish in second place. A very respectable finish here in race 2. Oh, darn, I should have won that race. I had a good car. A lot of traffic. We had that crash at lap 1, and immediately after that, I knew I had to put the power in and go for it, and I did. We're up to 4th in the point standings. I wish we were locked into the next round, but not yet. We just drove a really nice race, and that was a good race, everyone, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. A little bit of a longer race, but I think it was good. A second place finish is what we wanted. But we're moving on to the Penta 400 in Las Vegas. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Please leave a like and subscribe. I will see you guys for another video in Vegas. Have a good day, guys.